Peace and love, y'all. So today I'm bringing out the OGs. So this week we have a new moon at the end of the week. And for this new moon, I will be doing readings this week. I'll also be doing money rituals, so I'll be doing another collective money ritual. So if y'all want to get in on that, y'all better get in on that, okay? The cutoff date is the 14th, and the collective money rituals are 22/22. So if y'all would like to be added and have your name added, when I do the ritual, make sure you pay by that date. So I'm just gonna do a small reading to start the week off for the collective. And just see what message we get. So we have the Nine of Water. So this is a really good card. It started off really good. This card is about abundance. This is about having more than enough. This is about having wealth. So this is a really good card. Someone producing a lot from their efforts. Someone, I'm seeing things magnetized. So I'm seeing, what's the word I'm looking for? When you excel in something, right? Like, so you may be going for 3 and you end up getting 9, basically, is what I'm seeing. Like, if you have a goal set for yourself, then you're going to excel, you're going to exceed. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, this is about wealth. This is about abundance. So someone also could be bringing in a lot of money. And it started with money. So that's good, right? Like, abundance, seeing good things. Let's see. We have dwarves and gnomes. Okay, so the money hitting this week. This is a really good card as far as someone who's very lucky or fortunate. Someone who has a lot of wisdom, but also knows how to attract abundance using their wisdom or using the knowledge that they have. So someone is able to just generate this based off of their own self, right? Like, this is someone who doesn't have to work a 9-to-5 or work for someone to be able to bring in stability, to be able to bring in this good fortune and wealth. This is someone who's naturally fortunate. Someone who has a magnetic or positive aura. And this could be something that's coming in with this new moon as well, with these moon cycles being in this card here. What's this, like a triple confirmation? We got Oshun here. Oshun is the goddess of love. She is the goddess of beauty, the goddess of healing, the Orisha of healing, of wealth, of flowing waters. So somebody about to get some money. And I'm talking about somebody about to be rich and wealthy. Okay, like, this ain't no little money, because with this 9 of water being here, this is somebody that's bringing in a lot, right? Like, you see this person or these people who are fishing here, there's like a lot of fish in this net. And fish, can represent fertility, but it can also represent an abundance. And then you have Oshun here, and she has like fish also in her plate. So I'm seeing like somebody being able to produce a large magnitude of wealth, a large amount of abundance coming in. This is somebody who's very fortunate, someone who has like good luck. And I feel like this is something that's going to flow like really easy, especially with seeing the Oshun card and the water card there. Like this is something that just flows to you, right? So let's see. Those 3 cards right there was good enough, right? But let's see what else we have that's coming in. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so we got the 2 of air. And with this 2 of air, this is someone also attracting love into their life. So with this 2 of air, this is about mutual agreements, mutual respect. This can be a soulmate energy. This can be love coming in. This can also be marriage. This is definitely a connection that harmonizes, right? So this is 2 people coming together that I'm picking up here. And even with seeing like the Oshun card, like this can be not just abundance in money, but this can also be like an abundance in love. But somebody, what I'm seeing is getting like a double win in this area. Someone could also have been manifesting these things, during the moon cycles, and these things can just be coming into like fruition. So let's see. I know I'm doing this like really fast, y'all, but that's just how the download is coming in. It's like really fast. We have fairies and Siphis. Oh, you got a message of the earth at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. It's another wealth card. I'm going to pull it out. It's another wealth card. So someone got a lot of good fortune. Someone could also, and this can be like a couple, right? That has good fortune, or that's attracting this good fortune. You could also be attracting someone who has really good fortune, or has like the ability to bring in and manifest wealth. So this can be like a mutual thing coming in from both sides. I'm also picking up someone is a master manifester, like me. Someone is a master manifester. So like when you set your intentions, when you focus on what it is and you visualize what it is that you really want, nothing's going to stop you. Like nothing's going to get in your way. You're naturally magical. Like you're naturally able to conjure up or manifest whatever it is that you need. And this comes from your inner magic. This comes from your inner wisdom. This comes from your inner knowing, right? So I'm seeing like someone may know this as well. And this may be someone who kind of is in a playful energy sometimes, or just a more free-spirited energy, because they know that they are able to use their powers to manifest whatever it is that they need. And that's great. That's where we want everyone to be, right? That's the whole purpose of us doing these spiritual readings, of us doing like spiritual coaching, is to help everyone to get into their power so that they can feel confident in them and use them and manifest the life that they deserve and desire. So I am seeing that this is someone who has been really doing the spiritual work and putting their intentions out there, and these things are what's coming towards them. Ooh, when I say I like this, this is the Two of Fire. Okay, so I'm in love with this, y'all. Like the Two of Fire is basically, so we have the Two of Air, right? So we have a relationship here that's coming together, this unifying, that is harmonizing, right? This can be a strong emotional connection. This can be a spiritual connection. There's definitely some type of flow with the emotions here that harmonizes. But when you got the two of fire that comes out, you got the lion and the lioness. This is a masculine and a feminine energy that they may do things differently, right? But at the end of the day, they are protecting the same house. Like, they're protecting the same values. So the lion is going to operate differently than the lioness. They may be total opposites, but those opposites are needed in order to bring balance to protecting these values that's here, right? And whatever is in this space is something that is righteous, is something that is I'm picking up like legacy. This card sometimes in the book is described like they're protecting something that is a greater force than them. So this can be something that was passed down from their ancestors or something that was passed down through their bloodline. This can be, just protecting certain traditions or values or things like that. But they have been given the task with keeping this stable, with keeping this protected, with keeping this going. They are the guardians of this gate, right? So this is two people who have a lot of wisdom, two people who were chosen to lead and also protect some type of legacy or protect some type of value. And I just love that because this is a really pure connection. Like, seeing these two cards, if you see like the white and stuff that's in here, like it's just a lot of pure energy there. I feel like this relationship that is coming in, these two people have really pure intentions just towards each other. There's a lot of compassion here. There's a lot of beauty here. You got the Oshun card. So this definitely can be a power couple or a relationship that is going to lead to marriage and to people building wealth together, is what I'm seeing like overall from this. So let's see, what else do we have? There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of action here, a lot of wealth here, a lot of grounding here. I'm also seeing like the heart space healing. So these two people can be healing each other's heart. There's a lot of healing between the two of these people in this connection. So they can be healing each other or helping each other grow. I'm seeing growth in this space as well. Let's see. I love when my readings come out beautiful like this. Oh my gosh. Y'all, like I'm like, this is like one of the best readings that I have seen in the past couple of weeks. Like I like the other readings I did, but this one has got me hyped up just because, do you see what just came out? Like, you got the 10 of Earth here, and this is the 10 of Coins. Okay? So the 10 of Earth is basically, the 10 of Coins is when two people are coming together and they're able to build wealth. They're able to leave behind an inheritance for their future generations because they're able to generate some type of abundance, right? And I'm not talking about like a little abundance. I'm talking about like everything is full. Like I said, everything is full. A big magnitude of stuff you don't need for nothing. So whoever this couple is, not gonna need for nothing, because everything gonna come to you. Your ancestors gonna give you everything. Like, you already got the blessings of your ancestors, right? Like, and it's just this is so powerful, y'all. Like, I gotta sit back and be like, oh my gosh, this reading is so beautiful. Can it be mine? Is it mine? But yeah, so with the 10 of Earth, this is about balance, right? Usually when you see the 10 of Earth in the tarot cards, you see a masculine and a feminine energy that is working together to create some type of material wealth, right? So it does represent that material wealth, and you can see that here, like every one of these bags are full with fruit or vegetables or nuts, and there's an overflow here. Okay, so these two people who are coming together are going to be able to create an overflow. And with that overflow, what I'm seeing is you're going to have more than enough, not just for yourself, but for your family and to extend beyond that, right? For your entire tribe or whatever. You got the king and the queen, right? The lion and the lioness. So you're going to be able to provide a large magnitude. You got a lot of fish here. So this is somebody who is very wealthy, who can continue to produce. But like I said, this is going to be a couple that's a power couple. It's definitely a power couple because you got the lion and the lioness there, and then you got the 10 of earth. So this is definitely a power couple. And between these two, you're going to be able to leave behind an inheritance. And with this inheritance, you're going to be able to leave a legacy behind. You're going to be able to pass down a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge. And you're going to be able to create some type of material wealth or some type of stability for the generations in the future. Okay, so I really love this. Y'all, like, I mean, when I say I love this energy, this is like, this is a good reading. I ain't had one bad card that came out yet. Oh my gosh. You got the Ace of Air. So this is a really pure connection. Like, this connection is a very spiritual connection. And I picked that up earlier with the swans and the lions. Like, this is an energy that I'm picking up. These two people can also be like go-getters, or two people who just make stuff happen, or they know how to make stuff happen, right? And these are two protectors. So they protect the things that they care about, that they find valuable for them. But also, these are two people who are very genuine and very righteous, very pure, has a very compassionate heart. These are two people who are leaders, right? And then sometimes with this card, it also gives off like Christ consciousness, or just having a higher consciousness than the average person, or than most people, or whatever you would like to say. Like, different people are on different levels of consciousness. And so in this situation, these are two people who may be connected to the spiritual realm, or just may have a higher understanding of things, because these two people are made to guide, like they're leaders. Like I said, you got the lion and lioness, so it's the king and the queen. And then you got the 10 of earth. So it's definitely two people who, I don't always like to use the word blessed, right? Because it's one of those words that are debatable in spirituality, in the etymology of it. I think I said that correctly. But like, they're very gifted. Like, when it comes to the ancestors favor this connection. The higher of ancestors and the spirit world favors this connection. So between the two of these people, and seeing that someone is a master manifestor, they both may be master manifestors. They both may be in a place where when they come together in agreement with something transpires from that, or they're able to create something from that. Because like I said, you got the 10 of earth here. So with the 10 of earth and two people coming together, it's nothing that you can't make possible or make happen, and you will make it happen together. Especially when you have good intentions towards each other. The connection is stable. The connection is harmonizing. The connection is protected. This is a connection that has, like I said, two people may be different in some areas, but that difference is needed right? The difference is needed from the masculine perspective and the feminine perspective, because a lion is going to do things differently from a lioness. But in any situation, even with the swans, like these are, they're coming in from two different directions, but they're coming in to be one. So with the masculine swan and the feminine swan here, they are coming in to harmonize from two different journeys that are coming together, and they made a beautiful little heart. So I do feel like this connection overall is something that is healing. Look, you got Oba at the bottom of the deck. This connection is something that is healing for both of the masculine and the feminine. You have Oba at the bottom of the deck, so you know that, did I say her name right, y'all? Like, is it Oba or Oba? But she's at the bottom of the deck, and this is the faithful wife. Okay, this is the loyal wife. Sometimes she's depicted as a housewife or someone who cares for the home, but she's very well respected in her space. Of course, this story also teaches you about self-love. If y'all know her story and how she basically cut off her ear for her husband, Shango, and basically it was because Oshun had kind of convinced her that, you know, it was supposed to be like a joke type thing or teasing. I don't know. You know, that's another reason why I don't want to say, like, some cultures look at the Orishas like they was like God, like, but they were not righteous, right? So that's why we always go back and look at like Maya and the ancient stuff, because they had godlike powers, but they still did a lot of petty human stuff. So I just want to make that clear, because some people will hear their stories and be like, they did what? So yes, they did some petty stuff with Oba, and basically told her or made her feel like she needed to cut her ear off in order for Shango to be able to love her and give her the attention and everything that she needed. And she made a sacrifice. He was not happy with this sacrifice, of course. And I think she didn't realize that she was being tricked into doing this. And so after this, they say that, you know, she ran into a grave and never came out of that grave in that space. And it's more to the story, but I'm just kind of giving y'all like a quick little part of the story the best way I can. And so this story is basically to teach us as women that we should not be sacrificing ourselves for the love and the affection of men, right? Because even when you look at Oshun, her thing was she had so much beauty and power, and her energy and vibration was enough, right? That when men disrespected her, all she had to do was just show them by pulling her energy away. And when she pulled her energy away from these men, their lives shifted, because she was a goddess of abundance. And remember what I said about the divine feminines, when you got your ashe and when you in your energy, like, you as divine feminine, you attract naturally. You attract people, you attract whatever it is that you need in life just by being in your divine feminine energy. And so that's your power, that's your ashe. So when you are in a space where someone is draining that energy or draining your life force, sometimes they're actually getting the good karma or the good things. And that's why we as women have to be more selective with the people that we sleep with, because if they're not aware of that power or they don't understand it, sometimes we deal with men who are jealous of us, deal with men who don't like the fact that we're able to just use our feminine energy to attract, or whatever the case is. And so in this patriarchal culture, we have to be very selective with our partners. Like, we can't just sleep with anybody. Spiritual women who have that type of power have to have protectors, and you have to make sure that you are vetting your protectors properly, right? Like, because your womb power, your essence, the things that the ancestors are bringing in through your channel and your portal and your manifestations are for you, and whoever you choose, they need to be able to be on your level, right? Because if you up here connected to the gods and this person ain't connected to the gods, and you trying to bring this person and they ain't try to connect to the gods, so they ain't trying to connect, you know what I'm saying? That's what they need to connect with. Not connecting with you. They need to be able to connect with their own divinity. And if they can't connect with their own divinity, they ain't got no business ciphering off of yours. Okay? So, in both lessons, they both teach self-love, because Oba's lesson for us is to learn not to sacrifice ourselves for love or attention or affection. And a lot of women do that. They physically sacrifice their happiness. They sacrifice their own, gifts and things like that. And that's not love. It's self-sabotage when we're over giving or whatever the case may be. Relationships should be mutual. They should reciprocate. So if you're pouring into someone, they should be pouring into you, right? Like, that's what makes sense, is having a healthy relationship where the two of you are building each other up, or you're pouring into each other. If it's only one person, then it becomes draining. If you're chasing one person, you know what I'm saying? Like, it becomes draining. Like, it should just be a space where two people are mutually pouring into each other, because they want to build each other up, they want to grow with each other, they want to heal with each other, and they want something out of the connection. And so in both situations, they teach us how to love and value ourselves. All right, so I'm actually get ready to finish this up because I got a lot to do today, but I did want to get like a beginning of the week reading, and I already love this reading. So if y'all want a personal reading, y'all gonna have to hit your girl up. Okay, we got the 7 of air here. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. If y'all want a personal reading this week, y'all hit me up. I'm doing 30-minute sessions and hour sessions. And I'm also doing and collecting payments up until Thursday for the collective money ritual for the new moon. Okay, so let's see. Oshumari. I love Oshumari. So I cut it off early, y'all. I accidentally hit the button. So I pulled Oshumari, and I was saying I love Oshumari because Oshumari is the Orisha that I have in my... I got like a board, like a big board, and some of y'all probably seen it, but it's a big board with Afeni and Shakur, and it has Tupac on it. And I have Oshumari down at the bottom with a prayer in Swahili. And I had put Oshumari there because he's also connected to, if you look up Tupac's name, it means like the great snake or something like that. And so that's what made me pick that. And then I have the 7 of Earth. Okay, so with these 3 cards, you only had 1 card in here that was like, hey, you need to tighten up out of all of these cards that's in this reading. And that was the 7 of Air. And that's because somebody may still be dealing with some type of abandonment issue, or someone has some type of fear of abandonment. Get over that, okay? Your ancestors is wanting you to know, get over that, because this person that's coming in is your divine partner. And you have the 10 of Earth, you got the Two of air, you got the faithful wife here. Okay, you got the goddess Oshun here. You got Oshumari. And this is another card of great wealth. This is it. Like, you don't need no other confirmations. You got the Seven of Earth. So your ancestors is also asking you to put in effort, or just be in a place where you are focused on what it is that you're doing and go for what it is that you want. If you want to go for the stars, then go for the stars. Don't limit yourself, but do not be afraid, right? You have the support of your ancestors. They letting you know that you have the support of them up in the heavenly realms, because this is like the serpent that is connected, the rainbow serpent that's connected from the heavens and the earth, or sometimes can represent like a prophet that has a higher consciousness that gets like their downloads or their messages directly from the heavens, right? So this is letting you know that this connection is chosen by something that is a higher power, or that's chosen by your higher ranking ancestors, and they letting you know like you don't have nothing to worry about. So I do pick up like somebody might be a little afraid because they're afraid of abandonment, or what if it don't work? It's gonna work. Just put in the effort. It's gonna be all right. All right. So I'm gonna close this reading out. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace, love, and light.